Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make this video, and it's about overwintering peppers. I'm trying this for the first time. Somebody said, hey, you're going to regret it if you don't overwinter those peppers. I've never done it before. Always grow my peppers from seed. I'm going to go ahead and try it this year and see how this goes. So it was the last night before a frost was coming, and that's when all of this happened. So I went ahead and took a bunch of grocery bags and went out in the yard with the shovel and grocery bags and a Sharpie, and I started collecting all my peppers. Dug them all up. You can see I got bags and bags of peppers here. Never mind the rest of the mess. And they are labeled as to what they are on the bags. So I just have root balls in there with dirt, and I was able to at least keep them out of the first frost. And they've been sitting here for a couple days because I was very busy and could not get to them. So hopefully they are still all viable. They look, mostly green here, and there are a bunch of them. You can see all the bags and bags. And my idea is to go ahead and follow the normal process of putting some of these into pots of soil and overwintering them that way. But there's a lot of peppers here. So I started by, trimming them. You've probably seen a lot of videos about how to trim them down. So here we are. They're trimmed down. I still have to beat out the dirt and wash the roots. So that still needs to be done. I dumped the dirt back out in the garden. But you can see I'm trimming them down to where the little nodes are on the plant. That's where the new growth will start next year. So some of these are going into pots, and I'll show you that. And then, because I have so many, I did read about bare rooting and saving them as bare roots as well. So I'm going to be trying to do that. And for that, I went ahead and found these. Not endorsing a brand or anything, but they are galloned twist tie bags. And I'm gonna go ahead and I bought some sphagnum moss, peat moss, along with some potting mix. And I'm gonna take some of that and make sure it's nice and moist and wrap the roots in there. And see if, just like a greenhouse would do where they send you the roots, root ball mixed in some medium, I'm going to be doing that. Packing these roots into gallon bag with the medium of peat moss and potting mix that's been moistened, not totally wet. And we'll see if the plants can make it into the next year, overwintering them that way. So that's my big project for today. Hopefully that inspires somebody else to go ahead and try that as well. And I'll be giving some updates about how that's going. From what I've read with the bare root, you just want to check them, make sure that those plants, the roots and the mixture hasn't dried out completely and it's not molding or anything. If it's dried out, mist them like once a month or however often, to keep them from drying out all the way. And with the pots, it's my understanding you water them once, and then pretty much once a month you just check on them, check the soil, see if you had to add a little bit more water. So that's overwintering peppers until the spring gets near. All right.